So now I'm going to show you exactly who voted for the sale of 250 million barrels of oil out of the strategic reserve. And you may or may not be surprised. You see, between 2015 and 2018, Congress, the last Congress under the Obama administration and the first Congress under the Trump administration, passed 5 pieces of legislation to sell 249 million barrels of oil out of the strategic reserve. Essentially, the oil that was sold under the Biden administration. This legislation is the 2015 Bipartisan Budget Act, the FAST Act, the Cures Act, the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, and the 2018 Bipartisan Budget Act. Those pieces of legislation made it to where oil was legally required to be sold out of the SPR. It had to be done legally. Who voted for it? The 2015 Bipartisan Budget Act that called for 100 million barrels? Lindsey Graham, yay. Tim Scott, yay. Rounds and Thune out of South Dakota, both yays. Alexander and Corker out of Tennessee, both yays. Jim Cornyn and Ted Cruz out of Texas, both yays. Hatch out of Utah, yay. Lee, about one of the only Republicans that didn't support it. All of these Republicans that have been screaming about the SPR for the last 3 years all voted to sell this 100 million barrels of oil out of it. Pretty much the same results with the FAST Act, which was another 66 million barrels, except for Ted Cruz voted nay on the FAST Act. I don't think I have to show you how people voted on the Trump tax cuts. You know all the Republicans voted for that. And then how did they vote to sell another 100 million barrels in the 2018 Bipartisan Budget Act? Lindsey Graham, Tim Scott, both yes. Rounds and Thune, South Dakota, both yes. Alexander, Tennessee, yes. Corker, Tennessee, no. Cornyn, Texas, yes. Ted Cruz, yes. Hatch, yes. So the next time you see Ted Cruz or Jim Cornyn or Lindsey Graham or Tim Scott or any of these clowns crying about the SPR, remember, they voted to sell 250 million barrels of oil out of the SPR. They do not care about how much oil is in the SPR. They are lying to you, and this is politics. Thanks.